Today we're taking a look at Chattahoochee Hills and the award-winning nature-focused community of Serenbe, along with some important things you need to know if you're considering a move to the metro Atlanta area. Geographically, Chattahoochee Hills sits in a unique and protected location. Chattahoochee Hills covers over 33,000 acres of preserved countryside along the river, putting Serenbe just 15 to 20 minutes from Noonan and Peachtree City. Living here gives you direct access to nature-focused education, miles of outdoor trails, farm-to-table living right here in your own backyard. While this level of land preservation so close to the city is rare, it also comes with heavy zoning rules and strict building restrictions on what you can actually do with your property. As a Class A general contractor with over 20 years of hands-on experience, my goal is to bring you my knowledge in both construction and the real estate market to give you an in-depth perspective and total peace of mind when you're ready to take the next step relocating to the metro Atlanta area. Hit that subscribe button, and whether it's 6 weeks, 3 months, or 9 months, feel free to schedule a Zoom call with me anytime using the link below if you're planning a move to the metro Atlanta area. Let's take a look at Chattahoochee Hills and what it actually costs to live here. Chattahoochee Hills officially incorporated in December 2007 with a clear mission to permanently preserve 70% of its 33,000 plus acres for open countryside and rural farmland. Today, the city is home to roughly 3,700 residents and about 1,700 total properties. And while the area has grown over 20% since 2020, that growth is strictly controlled by zoning. Out of those 1,700 homes across the city, roughly 650 to 700 sit inside the village-style hamlets of Serenbe, while the rest are scattered across private acreage, working farms, and traditional rural neighborhoods. Within the city limits itself, you'll find natural landmarks like the 800 Cochran Mill Park, extensive horse trails, and several miles of direct Chattahoochee River frontage. Next, let's take a look at the numbers for Chattahoochee Hills for July 2026, including pricing, negotiating room, and property taxes. Across the entire city, the median sales price sits right around $814,000, compared to the broader FMLS regional median sales price of about $418,000. Now, when you look at the cost per square foot, Serenbe commands a premium around $469 a square foot, compared to $317 across Chattahoochee Hills overall and $191 for the broader FMLS market. When it comes to days on the market, homes are selling at a median of 39 days across Chattahoochee Hills, compared to 85 in Serenbe and 26 across the broader FMLS area. Looking at the available inventory, Serenbe sits at 11.7 months supply, while Chattahoochee Hills overall has 10.9 months. Even with a higher supply, Serenbe sellers are securing a full 100% of their original asking price. Across Chattahoochee Hills overall, sellers are receiving 97.4% of original price, matching the broader FMLS market. Now, if we take a look at property tax in Chattahoochee Hills, the average is around 1.1% of the fair market value. On an $800,000 home, that would be about $8,800 a year before any type of homestead exemptions were applied. If you're not familiar, a homestead exemption reduces your home's taxable assessed value for your primary residence, with additional discounts or school tax relief unlocking once you reach age 62 or 65. If you bought that same $800,000 home over in Fayetteville, your tax bill would be around $7,100, and over in Coweta, right around $6,000. These numbers show that Chattahoochee Hills holds a strong premium across South Fulton and the South Metro Atlanta area. Let's take a look at specific housing styles, lot sizes, and property options across Chattahoochee Hills. Across these larger areas of land, you'll find a mix of historic homesteads, traditional country ranches, equestrian facilities, and newer custom farmhouses built into the natural landscape. If you want a walkable village, Serenbe clusters its homes into 4 specific hamlets. It's important to understand that homes outside of Serenbe operate on private septic systems, and while many connect to Fulton County water, several larger acreage properties rely on private wells. When it comes to education, Chattahoochee Hills is served by Fulton County schools. Younger students go to Palmetto Elementary, which holds a B+ rating on niche, while middle and high schoolers attend Bear Creek Middle with a C+ rating and Creekside High with a C rating. Families looking at private education have excellent options nearby, including the Heritage School with an A grade on niche and Trinity Christian School with an A- grade. Right inside Serenbe, you'll also find Terra School, an independent pre-K through 12th grade private school focusing on hands-on, STEAM-based learning. So what is there to actually do around Chattahoochee Hills and Serenbe? Recreation here centers almost entirely around nature and wellness, starting with Cochran Mill Park, offering over 800 acres of public woods, waterfalls, horseback riding, and hiking trails. For residents inside Serenbe, you have access to over 15 miles of private nature trails linking the community, along with full equestrian boarding at the Serenbe stables and access to private neighborhood swim club facilities. Whether you prefer mountain biking on the trails inside Cochran Mill Park, gravel riding on the famous Dirty Sheets Loop, or road cycling along the iconic Silk Sheets route, Chattahoochee Hills is a premier biking destination. If you like to play golf, you're just 15 to 20 minutes from premier regional courses like Canongate 1, Summer Grove in Noonan, or Wolf Creek in South Fulton. Let's look at everyday convenience and where you'll actually do your grocery shopping around Chattahoochee Hills. Anyone in Chattahoochee Hills has access to Serenbe's local shops, wine tasting rooms, art galleries, bookstores, and restaurants like the Farmhouse and the Blue-Eyed Daisy. For everyday groceries and hardware, the new Publix on Highway 29 in Arbor Springs is just 10 minutes away, with Kroger, Target, and Home Depot about 15 to 20 minutes away down in Noonan. If you ever have a medical emergency or need hospital care, the closest emergency room is Piedmont Noonan Hospital, just 18 to 20 minutes away down Highway 29 on Interstate 85. You also have Piedmont Fayette Hospital, roughly 22 minutes east in Fayetteville, giving you two highly rated hospital systems right in your backyard. For routine specialty care, outpatient surgery, and specialists, most residents rely on extensive medical campuses and physician networks right in Noonan and Peachtree City. And finally, commuting and living in Chattahoochee Hills gives you a great advantage with direct access to South Fulton Parkway. South Fulton Parkway takes you straight east to Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport in about 25 to 30 minutes, bypassing the heavy traffic on the interstate. And commuting into Atlanta past the airport is just an additional 15 to 20 minutes straight up 85 into downtown or midtown. That makes Chattahoochee Hills an incredible location for frequent travelers or anyone needing to commute into Atlanta on a daily basis. If you're thinking about making a move to the Atlanta area, feel free to reach out to me directly. My contact information is in the description below. Feel free to set up a Zoom call with me, and I'd be happy to help you explore Chattahoochee Hills or any of the surrounding areas.